Hey y'all, my name is Cassie and I am the creator of Pieces of Scrap, and in today's video we're going to be doing part 2 of my Christmas vlog. And in today's video I have a lot of updates for you. I've been working on Christmas presents, commissions, all sorts of things, and this video today will just be updates on those as I finish them up, get things ready to be delivered to people, get presents wrapped for Christmas. And I think by the time this video comes out, it should be the week of Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody watching. I'm sorry if I sound a little congested. I am getting over a sinus infection, and it's on like the way out. I'm almost fully recovered. It's still pretty early in the morning, and so because of that, I have a lot of congestion that I'm still trying to get out of my system, and that's why I sound a little bit nasally and my voice might sound a little bit weird. But going ahead and getting started, I have some projects I want to show you that I have updates on. In last video, I showed you my Walmart yarn haul, as well as a yarn haul from yarnalot.com and a yarn haul from Premier and Joann's, and I'm actually still waiting on part of my Joann's yarn haul order. I think it's supposed to get delivered today. It's actually been several days since that last clip of the video where I said I was waiting for it and it was supposed to be delivered that day. It didn't get delivered that day. It's actually now Tuesday, and that last clip would have been from Friday or Saturday, I think. So I'm still waiting for my yarn order to get in. I think it got delayed and it just never told me it got delayed. It told me it was supposed to be delivered that day and then never got delivered. So not sure what that's about, but we are getting closer to the holiday week, and so I kind of expected there's to be some delays in shipping and stuff like that because of, you know, everybody ordering Christmas presents and everybody sending Christmas presents to their families. But anyway, I have updates on the presents I've been working on, and so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that. So first up, I finished the bags with that black all-in-one granny square yarn. So here is a 13-piece granny square bag in the black, and I did it with just plain black worsted weight yarn for the attaching the squares together and adding the strap. And this one I didn't end up lining because the squares seemed a little bit closer together. It's a little bit more snug, and also it being black, it just doesn't really look see-through as much as the other one did. So yeah, this one is finished and it looks really great. I love the color scheme on this one, and it's a really good like neutral color bag that I think somebody will enjoy. In addition to that bag, I also finished, I had 3 granny squares left over again, so consistently across those 2 skeins of granny all-in-one granny square yarn, I had 16 squares instead of the 14 that it says that you get at the end of completing the skein of yarn. So those 3 additional granny squares I just made into this little bag. So it's 3 squares, and I line it up with my phone to see how tall I want it to be, because most people have a phone around my size, and that is where I determine where it's going to fold over. I've added a button here and a chain to secure the bag closed, and so what's left over on this one is I just need to make a strap. But in addition to the button, I lined the inside. It's just an old cotton t-shirt, and then in the middle, it's kind of harder to see because it is black, there is a crocheted divider in the middle, kind of to separate and partition the bag a little bit. So yeah, I just have to make a strap for this one. And then I also got another skein of granny square yarn that I want to show you. So I got this color scheme of all-in-one granny square, and this is in the color Aran Cream. And I've already started working on it. As you can see, it's pretty slim pickings now. I'm probably about halfway through it. And last night I was working on granny squares, so I have these blocked so far, and so I could start making one of the mini bags again and then start making a bigger bag. But for right now, I was working on other projects that I will show you. Before I show you other projects I was working on, I wanted to show you the finished bag. So I'm not sure if I showed you guys in the last video, but this is the smaller bag from that first skein of all-in-one granny square yarn. I think I showed you like the inside of this one, but not the strap. I can't quite remember. I think I did show you guys the strap, but this one is finished, ready to get wrapped. And I also made a 13-piece granny square bag from this skein of yarn as well, so let me show you that real quick. So there's that 13-piece granny square bag from that same skein of yarn, and this one is actually lined with an old denim t-shirt. So it's lined and ready to go. This one is more geared towards like being a purse instead of like a beach bag. Personally, I have my own granny square bag that's not lined, and what I just do to make sure I don't lose anything is I just keep another zipper pouch bag inside of my bag that secures all of the things that would risk falling out of the bag, just so that I don't have to worry about that. So there's that one lined granny square bag. And I have one more finished project to show you, finished present to show you before I get into my work in progresses. So this is a cute little couch caddy. It's got two pockets here. There's a bigger pocket and then a slimmer pocket. And this is made using just Bernat blanket yarn. It's long on the back side so that you can tuck it into a couch cushion so it stays secured over the armrest of a couch or a little lounge chair or whatever. And I think that the recipient of this gift is really going to enjoy it, but I just love how it turned out. And I actually want to make another one for somebody else that I'm making a gift for. I think they would really like it. I'm just kind of unsure about what color I want to do it in. I'm not sure if I would have enough of any of my other colors of Bernat to finish it. So I'm kind of up in the air about what I'm going to do, if I'm going to make another one or not. This one was worked up pretty quickly. I think I finished it in about 3 hours. And it's maybe even less than that because it's worked up in Bernat blanket. It's like a bigger yarn weight, so it works up quicker, obviously. And yeah, I just really like how it turned out. It's really beautiful, and I love the tassels and the little gridded pattern down here. It almost kind of reminds me of like macrame, like it's fake macrame at the bottom. So in terms of projects that I am working on currently, I have this cotton peaches and cream yarn in the color Panorama left over from the last video, and I've started working on something right here. So this is going to be, I found a cute pattern on Pinterest for a baseball cap hanger and sunglasses hanger. And all you have to do is crochet the back piece and then the loops, and then you get yourself a 12-inch wooden dowel and you crochet around that, or you string around that. I'm not sure what yet. I haven't gotten to that process, obviously, because this is all I've done so far. And then you just make it like a wall hanger. So I think this is going to be really awesome for the person I am intending the gift for. As you can see here, it's a alternating front post double crochet pattern, with half double crochet, rows in between. So it makes this really cool textured pattern, and I'm pretty sure it's like that throughout the entire pattern. The number of hats that you want to hang on this wall hanger determines how many rows you make. So I'm still up in the air about how many rows I want to make, but that is something that I'm working on. And then I'm also obviously working on that granny square skein of yarn that I showed you guys earlier, making granny squares out of it. I'm going to make 2 more bags. And then I think what I have left over is this skein, 2 skeins of this Mandala Ombre by Lion Brand yarn in the color Harmony. And I think I'm going to make some headbands out of this. I want a headband for myself, but I think it would also be nice to just make some headbands for the women that are coming for Christmas, as well as some of my friends. So I'm excited to make some headbands out of this. I think I should be able to make a headband for everybody that I'm intending to make a headband for. So yeah, that's all I have for right now. I'm excited to get through all of my Christmas present making. I'm also wanting to make a neon orange beanie for my husband because he's been going out camping. He got like a cheap one from Walmart and he doesn't really like how it feels as much as the hats that I typically crochet for him. So I'm going to crochet a hunting cap, like a hunting beanie for him, so that he so people can see that he is a person and not like an animal when he's out hunting. And I also have some commissions I need to work on. So I have a watermelon keychain commission I need to do. I have a commission for a Batman plushie that's the size of my Chansey plushie. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but I have a Chansey plushie I've been showing at my last 3 markets. I made it in a free pattern review video, but somebody saw that and they want a Batman plushie that size, not like shape, but that size. So I need to make that as well. I have the pattern purchased and everything. And then I also have a commission for a Atlanta Falcons logo pillow that I need to make. And I also have, oh, so many commissions. I have another commission for a Highland cow, but that's not due before Christmas, so I'm not as worried about that. I have commissions for ornaments that I actually got. I went to a gift exchange party at my church. It was like an ornament white elephant gift exchange. And I brought 2 ornaments in that video, last video of this 2-part series, and people really liked those. And one person in particular wants an ornament for each of her children, so I have to make 4 ornaments. And then one other person, she ended up stealing one of my ornaments from another person, and then she felt bad, so she wants to purchase an ornament for that person. So I have to make ornaments for 2 different people, 5 ornaments total. And then what else do I have? I think that's not it, actually. So I have one more potential commission coming. There's somebody I know, my brother's old roommate when he lived in Austin, Texas. She had a baby, and she is wanting a plushie for her baby. I'm not sure when she needs it by yet, but we're in the process of like talking about what she wants. I recommended a Lovey, and so she's trying to figure out what she wants. And then I think I will probably have a commission from her as well whenever she decides what she wants. So we will see if she needs that by Christmas or if she wants that after Christmas. But all that being said, I have a lot of work to do, obviously, and we're getting closer and closer to Christmas. Today is the 17th, I believe, and so we're getting close to Christmas, and my family actually starts getting in this Saturday afternoon, so I need to be done by Saturday afternoon, ideally. And yeah, so that I mean, like, obviously I can be still doing commissions on Saturday, but I really want to dedicate that time with my family being here. They live up in the northern states of the US, so my grandparents are coming from Iowa, and my husband's parents are coming from Iowa as well, and then my husband's grandparents are also coming to stay with us this Christmas, and they are originally from Iowa, but they are coming from Florida. They currently live in Florida, so lots of family from all over the country coming to stay with us, and I just want to be able to dedicate the time that they're here to being with them and not necessarily working on crochet work or work. So I am trying to get everything done before they get here. That being said, I also want to get all my commissions for like Christmas that need to be done by this Sunday, before this Sunday, so that I can deliver them to the people who requested those commissions on Sunday, because almost all of them are from church, and so I need to get those commissions done by Sunday. I'm waiting on yarn from Joann's to get delivered to start my Batman commission. That should get here today, hopefully. If not, I think I might need to work on that commission using a different set of yarns. I was intending to make the Batman in Big Twist Posh, but I think I might need to do it in Premier Parfait Chunky if that yarn doesn't get here today, just so that I can get it done on time. And then the watermelon keychain I did in worsted weight acrylic yarn, and then the other ones I made in yarn that I already have. So I'm not really worried about those. I'm just mostly worried about my yarn order getting in so that I can get Batman done on time, because I don't know how long that's going to take me to make. I'm thinking it might take a little longer. Chansey takes 4 hours. I've never done this pattern before, and it might have a lot of sewing involved, so I wouldn't be surprised if it took me 3 or 4 hours to make. So all that being said, I'm just really excited to get all these commissions and presents done. It's been really fun to work on so many different kinds of projects and not just amigurumi. This has definitely helped me get out of my funk of being a little bit tired of working on amigurumi. So I'm excited to get some things done. I'm excited for Christmas and I'm excited for all my family to come visit. So yeah, I will check in with you guys later in today's video when I have some progress updates. Y'all, I was just about to get up and then I realized I didn't even show you one of the presents that I finished making, and it was a big present that was taking a very long time, and I actually had to like frog part of it at one point, but I finished this vest, so let me get reoriented and stand up and show you this on. So here's the vest on. Obviously it's a little big on me, but that's because it's not meant for a small, it's meant for a medium, but it's like a nice, like almost scarf vest. It's got these beautiful panels that come out and kind of like drape over like a scarf, and you can fold it across to make it look more like a vest. As you can see here, it's got this nice panel that goes around and folds over kind of like a collar, and it's beautiful. It drapes around, and I love how it came out. It's really beautiful, and it's like nice fall wintry colors. I can see my grandma, who this is for, really enjoying this. She wears a lot of vests and beautiful things like this, so I think she's really gonna like it, and I am very excited to see her reaction to receiving this gift, but I'm so happy that it was done. I was talking about how I had to frog it, so let me take it off and just show you how it is assembled really quickly. So you can see the sleeves sticking out right now, but this is worked in a single panel. It's no sew for the most part, other than sewing the armholes closed, but you work from this corner to the opposite corner, and once you get to the armholes, you have to keep some of the work unworked, and then you chain and then come back later and crochet back into the stitches you left unworked in the shoulder. And the part that I had to frog was that the part that you left unworked was actually on the wrong side of this, so it was actually on the bottom down here, and I was trying to figure out why the pattern was looking a little wonky, and it was just because I had finished the last row that I did on the wrong side, so it was down here instead of up here, and so the gap was coming, it was down here, and so that didn't really make a lot of sense to me. But when I frogged my work and started over again, I was able to figure out what was going on, and this beautiful vest got finished, and I really like how it came out. I'm happy that I picked a pattern that was designed for this yarn specifically, because a lot of the time when I make wearables, it turns out not coming out what it's supposed to be, or it's too big, or what, like too small or whatever, and it's mostly just because the pattern's not designed for that yarn. So I'm trying to do a lot better when picking wearable patterns, just going with the yarn exactly that they say so that it comes out the way that it's supposed to. So yeah, I'm really happy that this came out great, and yeah, anyway, I will check in with you guys later today when I have updates.